Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
Alright guys, welcome to stream day 4. It's your guy here, Kral.
Fine, something like that.
The ocean is not just a home. It is who we are.
Alright everyone, let's take a look at the bounds here. So obviously I expected the Sicilian pick coming from the side of Onyx Esports. Is it, how do you guys pronounce Onyx? Is it Onyx or Onyx, guys? You guys tell me, is it Onyx or Onyx? Because I don't know how that's pronounced properly. So for now we're going to be going with Onyx Esports. And then obviously they lock in the Sicilian first pick. And then the bounds we see Lapula, Polio, Mond and Carry from the side of Alpha Joes, and from the side of Onyx Esports we're going to see the characteristic Give ban. No surprise, Yiv on the side of X Junior has been doing a lot, actually carrying a lot of games. I think Yiv yesterday was the deciding factor of the victories yesterday, but yeah, let's see how they're able to perform today. He done is on the Yiv.
This is what people say.
Yes, that
You
is.
and me,
That's all.
shit.
This was supposed to be on Saturday.
Yes.
I thought it's prayer work to say.
What's the prayer to Bulu, and then you are disturbing my stream now. You are disturbing my stream now.
Twitch streamers, that's what you're doing. Only for Twitch streamers, there's a thin line between both of them.
People are going to hear you. Alright, so hello. Void, the true king. He is on that Fredrin. And then personally I think Fredrin is one of the strongest junglers in the meta right now. And Void, I can say top 5 junglers in this server. Yeah, this tank meta, to be honest, crazy something. I don't really know what to say about it. But both sides, the drop from both sides is looking sexy, man. Though Barat doesn't exactly counter Fredrin Disciple. It's not a direct counter. It's not exactly a direct counter. It's more of a skill matchup, to be honest. Because we also this exchange a lot of times happening at Echo picked Fredrin when Blacklist took. Sometimes when Blacklist took that glue and then they still decked the glue. I said glue, Barat, and they still comfortably decked that Barats. So like I said, it's more of a skill matchup. Depends on the execution, yeah guys, mostly it's on execution-ish, but right off the bat we can see them being so very aggressive, and we see Lolita drops here guys, ASAP. And Big Daddy Edith is able to steal the red buff. Well done coming from the side. That aggression, it's really well done. That's the aggression I expected to see from ADs. Alright, so they've requested for a pause. Alright, so from the looks of it here, yeah, they swallowed Void already, and then we can see all things going south for Void, and it's very easy to understand why that's happening. It's simply, first of all, the early AFK from Lolita, and we all know that Session is a bit late game, but from the side of, and then they have that glue. That glue they can't. Movement space, second kill. A second kill is definitely going to translate into an easy turtle. I don't think Void is going to have the capacity to be able to contest that turtle. Then look at the aggression coming in from Glue, guys. It's just crazy. It's too much, man. Glue is such a disgusting hero. Guess she's able to flick out of there. I thought we were going to see a kill there coming in, but yes, she's able to flick out of there nicely. So well played coming in from Beatrix. So what do you guys think Onyx Esports can do right now? Yeah, I think they might need to focus their attention on this bot lane. Nice ult coming in from that savior there, guys, to save Beatrice, prevent Beatrice from being wiped there, guys. But look at it, can Alice bully Glue already? I don't think Alice will be able to bully the Glue yet, guys, because I think Glue should still be way stronger than Alice right now. Whereas Glow is actually a good counter, but they really need to do something about this. Void isn't level 4 yet, guys. This invasion is really crazy. But he's able to escape out of there with his life all played, and Lolita gets Illuminum Blast, but there is obviously no follow-up. But yeah, so I think the key to victory for the side of Void is going to have to be that bloody pick there, guys. Once Body gets his Blade of Despair and Malefic Roll, it might take a while. I think it's going to be online, and then it's going to reduce some of the harassment coming in from the side of from that Barat play, guys. Very aggressive Barat play. And Void is definitely not having a good time in his jungle, to be honest, because he has been constantly being invaded. You can see that he's level 5, the same level with Alpha Zero's Roma. And you can see immediately Edis is coming, he wants more. And then Void is able to secure another blue buff, guys. He's just going to do the same thing, rinse and repeat. And I think there's little to nothing that Void can do about that right now. Okay, I think this boy, okay, he doesn't drop that extra movement speed coming from the split ult, and somehow he decides to ult Void. Okay, I think Alice right now should not be doing that. She should be doing everything but that. She needs to avoid team fight right now and just focus on stacking. That's 3 stacks onto the Beatrice, but I don't think it's going to press the advantage. We can see, like I said, guys, he's just going to do the same thing and repeat. You can see he's 4 levels up ahead, guys. 4 flipping levels ahead. And then they aren't doing any damage to him, like absolutely no damage to the Barats, guys. The Barats is just tiling on them aggressively, and I think he shouldn't have gone into this lane. Okay, it looks like he wants a solo kill onto the Beatrice, trying to clear the wave. Okay, well played. He's able to defend that tower. That tower lives to see another day. And he stood right there, and Beatrice was able to get the snipe onto him. He shouldn't have. He should have tried to weave a bit. Beatrice was able to get the snipe onto him. Well played from Beatrice. Yep, and the body is going to die here. It's definitely going to drop. Gets split out. Dies nicely. But look at Alice all the way at the back. The Sicilian is obviously going to run out of there. Atlas doesn't have his ult, so Sicilian should be quite fine. Alice doing Alice things. Boy, I don't think it's time for her to start a madness yet. I don't think she has killed nearly enough. But just look at the gold lead coming in from this side of Alpha's Road. We're just 6 minutes into the game and they have a 6k gold lead, guys. A 6k gold lead, and all that gold is on that Barat, guys. It's on 4-0 and 3. You can see the scoreboard is 7-0 to 7, and Barat is on 4-0 and 3. That means he has 4 kills and 3 assists. That's basically 100% team fight participation. If they manage to get a shutdown onto Barat, it's going to be crazy for them. Atlas combos, but you know, the purifier. Oh, I think this should have been a counter engage coming in from Alice, and I wonder why they didn't turn that into a counter engage. That would have actually worked well in their favor. And then Omni on the Lolita uses his ult alone. I think he's trying to defend this tower, but that tower is going to drop regardless. And look at bot lane, guys. Alice basically killed all of Glue split, but Brody still isn't dealing any damage. What's going on here, guys? I don't think Void has seen his buff in a very long time, guys. He probably hasn't seen his buff in a very long time. Killing spray coming from the side of Beatrice, like I said. That's the counter against, guys. And are we going to see a kill for Sicilian here? Maybe Sicilian is starting to scale. Is it that time yet? Alright, that's one kill finally for the side of Void. They were able to get a kill. And they got the kill onto the mage. To be honest, Xavier has basically just been a CC machine for now. He hasn't scaled. Xavier is also a late game mage. He hasn't scaled aggressively into the late game. You all know that Xavier's combo can basically 80% squishes HP. I guess Sicilian is starting to deal a bit of damage. At least is in a bit of trouble here, guys. She doesn't have the mana to function yet. She doesn't have the mana to be the beast she is meant to be in this game. Like I said, guys, there is a gold lead is now an 8k gold lead, guys. This is going to be a crazy mountain for them to surmount. The gold lead is really crazy, guys. And the concealed play, well played on that. That was an easy Lord secure. It is on that Barrett. He's a big boy. He's a very big boy right now. I wonder what Lolita's first item was, because she's looking really squishy. As expected, Radiant Armor. I have no idea why it tanks at like knobs. You are currently losing, and then you decide to prioritize Radiant Armor as your first item. Radiant Armor gives 0 HP. Gives absolutely 0 HP, and then it's basically for attack speed and anti-use. The attack speed is basically attack speed passive is basically useless, because yeah, no one is making use of that right now, so that's useless. And then the anti-heal, I guess Glow and Barat, but right now you're not even going to be able to get close to Glow and Barat. So right now you need a bit more. You need to build an item that's a more general item, an item that's going to give you a bit more HP and survivability, not Dominance Eyes, not Dominance Eyes that gives 0 HP. Alice needs to get out there. I have no idea why she decided. Maybe she tried clearing the way, but she's going to boss. She doesn't go down here quite easily. And then I do think it's late game now for Sicilian to scale. But they were able to kill that turtle. I said the turtle, they were able to take down that lord, so it's still fine. So no Radiant, Dominance Eyes, as like I said, Dominance Eyes, the Dominance Eyes, yeah, it's basically useless. That Dominance Eyes first item on tanks, you don't do that, man. Personally, it's not something I would recommend. It gives you 0 HP, all this gives you is physical defense. Any form of magic defense is basically going to definitely going to shred you. The gold difference is really crazy, guys. The gold difference has shifted into 11,000, guys. 11,000 gold difference. Their tank has more SP than the jungler. Their tank has way more SP than the jungler. That's how bad it is right now. The only way they can get a comeback in this game is through the hands of Sicilian, and I don't know how that's going to happen with Void pressing his advantage so much. It's a Void with AD's pressing his advantage so much. Not non-relenting. Doing the same thing Reigns repeats, guys. Atlas looking for an engage, but I don't think he's going to find any engage here, guys. And with this, we're going to see the advanced lord. A comeback happening is not really looking likely. I don't think Alpha Zero are a team that can throw this out. The gold lead is a 12k gold lead, guys. 12,000 gold lead. That's at least That's at least 2k500 gold lead from individual heroes. That means they are leading every single one of the enemy team heroes with an item and an half. Every single person in their team is leading the enemy team hero with an item and an half. That's how crazy it is. And then Atlas goes in with a really nice engage here, guys. And with that engage, AD's lost like 4 of their members, and it's I always drops immediately, guys, and that's going to be the game. GG. Then instead of ending the game, they decide to, take their time in their net fountain, recall spam a bit, and then that's going to be the game. MVP coming in from AD's under Barat. It was very oppressive all game, just dominating. I don't think AD saw a single blow after his first blow. I don't think he saw a single blow after his first blow in this game. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the dominance was coming from the side of Big Daddy. It is probably one of the most aggressive junglers in our server right now. And you can see him just showing that. You can see him showing that his aggression and dominance right now. Yeah, like the massive disrespect coming in from the side of Alpha Zeros to the side of Onyx Esports. That will be the game 1, guys. Let's prepare for game 2. My phone doesn't want to return to custom lobby. Doesn't want to return to lobby. Alright, so let's see if Void is going to be able to pull a major upset. I mean, after that first dominating play coming in from the side of Alpha Zero, I don't know if Void has an answer to that. What exactly how do they answer that play coming from the side of Alpha Zero? That was pure dominance, guys. Let's see if Void has an answer. Are they going to take the Barat? Are they going to ban the Barat? Because I think the Barat basically followed the whole movement, the whole aggressive movement. So what are they going to do here, guys? The aggression of Void in that game was actually quite straightforward. He takes his own blue buff, goes straight to the enemy's red buff. Because of his playing, because of his on the Barat, and there is no early game hero that can bully him out, like maybe Valet or Lilia, that can prevent him. Secures the enemy's red buff, takes. So let's see how the bound phase is going to go, guys, right now. The first zero on the left hand side. They're going to be the first pick this time. Let's see how they're going to ban. Martin's first ban.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
You say carry ban. Those are pretty expected bans right now. Any team that leaves carry open basically wants to get wrecked, guys. You don't leave the carry open.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
I'm going to say Lapo pick coming here. I think Lapo is a very good counter to that Eve. Of Empower immediately locks in the batteries. So I think Aspect is going to probably take the cleanse right now, since they've taken his batteries. So yeah, I think cleanse is going to be what he's going to pick up. It is right now, probably going to take his jungler, but he's going to wait a bit to decide. Okay, Aspect locks in the 1-1. Alright, this is the first time I've seen 1-1 in the stage, and I think 1-1 is a very strong jungler right now. I don't know if the nerf was I don't know was enough, but let's see how it goes.
See value in me? You should. Tremble in my presence.
Where there is light, there are also shadows.
Energy research are completely different.
Alright, first of all, I'm pretty sure what they call it, Joy was banned. And then for some reason they decided to pick the Joy. Okay, so first of all, yeah, Joy is actually banned. And it was clearly stated in the rules of the tourney. Right, I see they failed to read that, or probably it flew over their head, but I don't know. This game is probably a victory to the side of Void. You can see that all of them are picking a retry. They are all trolling this hard. So we're going to go straight into game 3. So this is a troll from the side of AI picking that Joy, because the Joy pick will have to go straight into a game 3. Not what I wanted, but I think this is obviously a waste of this game is obviously a waste of time. So if either side can please surrender, let's get ready. Let's go into game 2, game 3 ASAP. Alright, so like I said, this game is obviously a waste of time, and because of the insubordinate, because of the nonsense they are doing on live stream, we are not going to be looking at such means. Let's concern our eyes with this amazing recall. How long does it take for this to okay, let me consider fit. Okay, no problem. Let's get into game 3, guys. That was boring. Please, guys, don't pick joy again. Let's prevent the mends from happening. said we're going to get pictures. Yes, we need to plan a massive revenge to get back at him. You know him. You sound like John Wick. You look good John Wick. See, you sound like John Wick. You look good John Wick. Which one? So I'm just waiting for them to get ready. Yeah, I do want to borrow it.
Your team is back.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
There's one more match left. We also need to resume.
I've been waiting for too long.
You are first in the
Alright, let me show it to you. Alright guys, so I'm back now.
Your team is picking.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe. This land is our homeland, and it will soon be your burial ground.
I didn't cure you.
Woo! Set me
I
on
hunt.
fire and obey to the battle!
Time and tide wait for no man. Snort, girl. Your team is picking. Your team is there.
One is mining, and this is my stage.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
The ocean is not just our home. It
Command confirmed.
Your team
Rhino online.
It's
not every day you see such a handsome dragon tamer like me.
I am the raging fire, the manifestation of ancient myth.
Now Akai enters the scene.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Okay, somehow S-Bug managed to secure the turtle, which is surprising to say the least. Not me expecting S-Bug to secure the turtle. Both junglers were there with their red tree, and none of them were still able to take that turtle. Or you can see immediately Hades is going to invade that blue buff, because that's what Hades does. Hades is doing what Hades does with invading blue buffs, taking buffs, stuff like that, you know, the usual-ish. But I think if you're playing Link right now, the optimal rotation for you as a Link player right now is to start with your red buff. So that when the turtle is up here, you still have your blue buff, so you'll be able to contest the turtle with your blue buff. Or you can just start with your blue and ignore the turtle and prioritize taking your blue. If you're playing an hyper carry Link and you don't plan on contesting the blue buff, I'll say you Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit distracted right now. Well, I don't think there's any more. There's no lot of action ongoing apart from this engage here. Both and Lapu just used his ult, so I think he's okay. He managed to get out of there alive.
Red team has slain the turtle. Red team hero has been slain.
Alright, let me start casting properly now. So here I'm back, and then we can see that it is just finished taking Void's red buff. They'll be able to get anything of this engaged. Real nice engage coming in from the side of Gok without wild charge, but they're not going to be able to convert it into anything really. And immediately Edis is going in for Link's blue buff, and we all know that Link is basically useless. I think Lapu should have rotated earlier actually to help them with that blue buff fight. Link goes in there, but you can see he is without his blue buff. He's not going to be able to do much. Now he has to get out of there. You can see the amount of damage that is ongoing, and immediately she goes into the light out. I think she's fine. She's fine, but hope it coming in from the side of Void able to get out of there. And nice engage coming from the side of Alpha Zero. And with that, they're going to siege this tower and drop this tower. And look at Gork going in trying to cut the wave. Okay, he decides not to. He decides to disengage. But top lane, what's going on there, guys? Lapu is going for a 2v1. And then you can see you can see them using his own ults to kill him, guys. That was really fun. Oh, Lunox mid lane gets a kill onto the 1-1. I missed that action. The Ling is still without his blue buff, guys, which is sad. I think Kufa engaging right there wasn't exactly what they needed because of a lot of reasons. First of all, Ling goes without his blue, but the engage coming in from Lapu, though I think it's a bit late here. They might be able to get something from it. she uses Lapu's ult to escape Lapu. Very interesting choice there. But I think Lapu should be able to get this, at least burn his immortality if you're not going to get a kill. Well, it looks like they are going to want to pressure this top lane. And S-Bug there just made the wrong play. He used his ult without clearing the wave, which is interesting. I think he should have used his ult to clear the wave. That would have been the better play right there, using his ult to clear the wave. But he's going to drop it regardless. I mean, not him. S-Bug still survive, manages to survive. Up it coming in from the side of S-Bug. Then we can also see a blueless Link again, going around scraping for the little jungle he can find, which is sad actually. Then Beatrice is going to try and escape with her life there, but the conceal play coming in. And then she's going to get petrified by this Eve, and that's going to be a solo kill from the side of Valentina. And Link finally manages to secure his blue buff, guys. Finally. But immediately you can see Akai is on that. Immediately you can see that Akai is on that Lord, guys, and this immediately is deleting the Lord. Then that's going to be the red trade Lord, guys. Well played. Beatrice is going to be able to clear the wave easily. And 1-1 has been dashing around. I've not really seen much of this 1-1 all game, which is quite interesting. But I think since our team is leading, should have quite a goal. Okay, steel leg plates, no boats as usual, corrosion sites, and the wind of nature. And then Link is able to secure his red buff. We thank God for that, because last game his buffs were a rare commodity even for him. But you can see Go going in on the back lane. And then I think Kufa is going to be the sacrifice. Link trying to do a bit, but he doesn't have his buff, which is sad. His buff is about to spawn now, I think, and he's not going to be able to get it. Both Ling and Beatrice are going to delete that Lord. It's not the Luminous Lord, it's not the Advanced Lord, so I think they should be able to clear it easily. While Lapu in the mid lane is going to easily dispose of the Lord. Top lane, Kufa and Mlbb going for a split push. Are they trying to divert the attention? Everybody can see Gok, guys. Gok manages to get a concealed play, engages Lapu, but Lapu is a tanky boy, he's a fat boy, he's a fat boy. I don't think he's going to drop that easily. And then I don't know what Void's plan is, but I don't know what Onyx esports plan is, but I don't think they want to contest this slot. So let's just, I think they let go of the Lord while Link goes into split pushing duties. then bot lane Kufa manages to get his ult popped. One basically downs around that Kufa, guys. Like, she bounced hard around him. Plop is going to drop there, guys. Okay, manages to get the kill onto Valentina. Interesting. Immortal. I don't think they should force this end. I don't think they have enough forces. I think they should try and push the advantage and take the other waves. They should try and push the advantage and take the other waves. Yeah, Esbog already going to that. You can see Esbog going to push that top wave, but Beatrice is there. And we all know Esbog is not exactly one of the best heroes for pushing. But bot lane is going to drop since they allowed this wave to reach it. So it's definitely going to drop. It was going to be twin inhibitors for the side of Alpha Zero. Then 1-1 is doing 1-1 things. It's been quite difficult for them to catch this 1-1. Actually, Kufa can actually catch the 1-1 here, but I don't think that's going to be happening. And then Concept coming in from Go gets an engage only onto Lapu-Lapu. But like I said, Lapu-Lapu is a fast boy. It's not exactly the person you want to engage, but Kufa is stuck behind it. And then as it was stuck behind the wall, he had no place to go to, so he's going to drop quite nicely. Personally, I think this is one of the worst metas in ML history. Personally, it's this tank meta, this tank jungle meta, and then I don't think ML is doing anything to change it. Though they can actually, it's their flipping game. They can just basically nerf, tank jungling if they want there, because tank jungling really makes the game less exciting in my perspective. You don't see a lot of flashy plays coming from heroes like Lancelot, because no one is going to play Lancelot if you're still going to lose. We're not going to see Lancelot going zing zing zing, because Lancelot is no more meta, so no one is playing the Lancelot. We're not going to see crazy outplays coming in from heroes like Hayabusa or Ling. Or Ling is still viable, but yeah, it still loses to the tank jungle meta. We're not going to be seeing those marksman jungles like YSS. Because of this tank jungle choice, yeah, the jungle hero pool is quite limited to Akai, we're just going to see the usual Akai. Maybe sometimes we're going to see Ling, but most of the time it's just going to be Akai. I had no idea what Kufa was trying to do there, guys. He doesn't have the retreat, but he still decided to go for that. But somehow he managed to get there out of there alive, which is what Go gets a odd stun onto Ling. But Ling is still able to get out there quite easily. Raw bit coming from the side of Ling, getting that split pushed up lane. But I think they need to come back to defend this. Onyx not dealing enough damage per se. Then with this, they're going straight for the end. But I'm not seeing enough damage being dealt to the bridge. Brock gets a kill onto Kufa, and I think they're going to try and focus the base now, guys, and that's going to be GG. This is not GG. Just one person is to touch the base. I mean, okay. Yeah, they finally did that. Finally touched the base as expected, and that's going to be a 2-1 victory. Hope it coming from Alpha Zeros with that victory, and all this toxicity is not needed. They can actually get himself disqualified. We don't need any of these men actually. All this is not needed, to be honest. Can we get it over with?